Hi everybody, I've just received my Insights Tarot by Stanislav Reshetnikov. So that is beautiful. I've seen the cards on internet and it's still packed in. This is what the side looks like. You've got examples of the cards, what they look like at the bottom. For all reading levels interested in depth psychology, which examines exploring dreams and archetypes. That's what it says. And what does it say on top? A tarot deck providing a pathway to clear divination, messages, meditation, psychological practices. Awesome. And it's a beautiful sturdy box again, and it is white. I'm going to open it up now. Just give me a tick, and I hope you will just enjoy it as much as I do this little video. Thanks to Schiffer Read Feather, I'm allowed to do a review on this deck. There's a lot more reviews I'll be doing because I've had people asking me to do reviews on their decks, so awfully happy with this. And it's a sturdy box and it's really thick. That's what it looks like when you open it up. It's also magnetized, and we've got the book here, and I love the angel depiction. It's a very thick book. Let's have a look. And that's how you can see the cards are still in the box. Let's have a look at the book. It's drawings, and I love this picture. They used it for their catalogue last year. Lovely. Introduction: how to work with the tarot cards, major arcana, minor arcana, and they're called wands, cups, swords and pentacles. Court cards, pages, kings, knights, queens and kings, and a conclusion. It's a very thick book, and I think this must be the chariot. We'll see when we get to the chariot. I've always been a mirror, always reflected right what people came with. When they would come with fortunes, I was a magnifying glass. When they would come with sorrows, I was the shrinking one. I was able to enlarge what feeds life and decreases what drains it. But now I know the truth is different. I shall reflect fortune that is hidden beneath sorrow. And I might got this a bit too light, so I'm going to put the light a bit. You can see it's like golden letters. I hope you can see that. It's a very small print. Very beautiful pictures, really angelic. So I'm going to put it a little bit darker so that you can see. I think this could be the Two of Cups. How to work with the tarot. Only practice will make you a tarotologist, no matter how much it scares you or how comfortable it is. If you choose the tarot path, you need to begin consulting, and it just takes you through several steps. The future is flexible. Assist your querent in correct formulation of the question. Tarot as a mantic system is most effective for questions about the past, present and the near future. The questions about distant future can be addressed, but the answers will be much less accurate. The distant future is a summary of all our choices from now till then. Until choices are made, tarot sees them as many equally possible outcomes and hence cannot give precise answers. The near future assumes a limited number of decisions and points. decision points, and more robust general line of the events that flow, which can be distinguished by tarot more clearly. Start with only one or two simple readings. The keywords for each card should be learnt. Okay, well, it just takes you through different points, and it's 17 points altogether. And aim number 13, avoid temptation to seem omniscient, because nobody knows everything. An angel to God, frightened, oh my God, they have discovered one more trans-uranium element. God to the angel, calmly, just add one more non-linear term to the genuine equation of the united field. Paul Vodny, an author most probably. And then you get the major arcana cards in colour. It's beautiful. It's colour. Gosh, that's really nice. And there is a clear card. Now I wonder what that clear card stands for. You've got the Fool, the Spirit of God moving over surface of waters. 0 point, jump into the unknown, a space of variant. I am totally potentially, I can become anything. I am the beginning of the journey. I am one of dream of sleeping God, dreaming about itself. He who wanders with no aim will never be lost. Stop being your own witness. Stop observing yourself. Do it without thinking. So there are 3 options of answers. It's going to be tough to read because there's loads. Look at the book, it's so thick. Upright position, and you've got reversals. I'm a vagabond, cast to this world from cosmic infinity. You can have anything with me because it doesn't count. That is the definitions. Then we've got the magician, the pentacle, the sword, the wand, and the cup. It's really a mystical feeling to it. Love cards like this. It reminds me of the star cards. The Empress, the Green Lady, the Emperor. That reminds me of the Rumi Cube, the Hierophant. And the paper is really thick, so it's really good quality paper. The Lovers. Now that's the Chariot. I want to see what that last card is like. Let's have a look. Oh, I feel spoiled. It's nice to share with you again, like I always do. The white card. Attention of God. Well, you can't make a picture of God because you can't see him. But you know he's there. I'm looking at you. The white card is an arcanum without a number and a picture. The color white symbolizes the concentrated divine energy before splitting up into a color spectrum. Appearance of the white card signifies that a person is forming a new personal universe, and the way he is doing it, it is under scrutiny of supreme forces. God is getting closer to a person, bringing plenty of energy. I'm concentrated, new meaning. There are special moments in one's life that can be called crucial, so called tipping points, when one small act can work as a railroad switch. In tarot they are represented by 2 arcana, the white card and the Fool. I'm a blank page on which you are writing your history right now. The future hasn't been formed yet. because it depends on some very important decisions of a person. Even if it's hard to understand logically, the challenges of the white card is perceived intuitively. Sometimes it feels like fear, anxiety, or something is happening. I don't understand what it is. Our rational mind is stunned with the divine intervention, as if suddenly the sight is off. I am the frontier, the beginning, to whom much is given, must expect. So actually, the white card, if I interpret correctly, has different meanings in different positions. To whom it's like listening to your intuition. It represents God or the universe or the divine, and also in different stages it represents the intuition, like when the sight is off. Listen to your higher self. I'm the frontier of beginning and consent. The white card gives fertility to the messages received in the tarot setup, reinforce impact of those arcana around it. Whether they are major or minor, any energy begins to shine more powerfully, as if there has been a special catalyst added to reaction of its materialization. To whom must be given, much is expected. To fulfill the personal supertasks translated by the white card, we receive unlimited opportunities from all the major arcana. But such trust from God not only is a gift, but carries great responsibility as well. Now it's really important to evaluate the motive of one's own actions and the purity of purpose. The white card gives you place for a mistake. No place for a mistake, sorry. The white card gives you no place for a mistake. So the white card is like a trump card. It's like an overbridging to the cards around it. Upright and reversed positions have the same meaning. Reinforcement of this message from other cards of the setup, both positive and negative. The most plausible outcome for the situation. Detailed information is closed. Fatally, inevitably. Tipping point. Event of situation influencing fate. A new lotus of the future is being formed by the decision of the person or personal responsibility. Interesting. It's going to be really interesting to read, and it starts off with the wands, and like I said, the pages are really thick. Cups, the swords, pentacles, and the court cards. They look a bit pagan to me. Pages, change, opportunity for principle. The suit to reveal itself, interest, impulse. Will to learn and progress, childish model of behavior and reactions. News, word, initial stage of process. A significator of a child or an adolescent. Pages. You've got the upright and reverse. So it's really going to be nice reading this book. Will take me some time though. Thank goodness I know the basics. Knights, queens, kings. There's about 2 pages on the king, on just one king, because each king has of course a different meaning. Then we go to the last conclusion. Practicing tarot is always an encounter either with oneself or a helper as a tarologist. Oh, the words, it's tongue twisting. It's the first time I've seen that word, tarologist. A tarologist and a querent asking for help. Every one of us comes into such a contact as we are with our own life experience, with traumas, ancestors, stories behind them. It requires a great deal of acceptance, openness to what shall be revealed without steady concepts, expectations or rules. We all live in our own world and have our own subjective visions of it. Through a reading we inevitably project our model of the world, which may not reflect the model of a client. It is important, though, to remember that an observer affects what is observed, and a reader bringing his or her own interpretation modifies readings and the information field around it. Such interference cannot be avoided, but we can rely on the idea that a particular client came to us for a reason, and of course on the wisdom of the indefinite ubiquity we call collective unconscious or universal soul or God, something we all are part of. The one who knows the divine plan and loves us indefinitely. Wow. It's beautiful. About the author. Stanislav Reshetnikov was born and lives in Moscow, Russia. He is a graduate of Moscow Medical Academy with specialization in pharmacology and pharmaceutical marketing. After years of successful work as a marketeer for big pharma companies and reaching top positions in business, he shifted his focus to psychology and surrounding disciplines, especially the Jungian school. This way led to completion of Moscow Association of Analytical Psychology, Jungian analysis. Stanislav became a skilled tarologist, psychotherapist, trainer, leader and of several popular thematic seminars, and created his own course of tarot learning based on years of practical experience and numerous cases. To contact the author, email. So you've got also the email of the author. I don't see a website. Have you ever noticed that the world around us is just as decoration of consciousness, reality, consensus reality, and that the most interesting things are being behind the scenes in our subconscious, where the true puppet master resides. The original tarot deck highlighting the practical insight of depth psychology, which examines the unconscious, exploring dreams and archetypes, looks deeply at the self, shadow, heavenly fall, inner child and other important aspects of humanity. Interesting. I'm going to read this. Would like to. It interests me on how this man thinks. Oh, they're gilded as well. They really look rich and voluptuous. Okay. That's the backing. I have to do it all over again because the light was not right yesterday. I couldn't get it right. So here we've got the fall. Beautiful colours. That's the fall. Then we have, that's number 1. They're also numbered. 1 is the magician, the high priestess. She represents the triple moon goddess, and there's 3 people there. I really like the way it's depicted. The empress, number 3. The emperor. The emperor. The Hierophant. And you've got the key here, and you've got the sign of the Taurus here, number 5. Very simple. The Lovers. The Lovers have pictures like the cups like a champion, work, hobby, child, wife, a pet, or money. So partnering up with one of those. Then we've got the Chariots. Then we have Justice. I like the checkers board. And we've got time, a clock there. Don't see the scales though. Then we have the Hermit. You can see a man travelling on a path. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry guys and girls that it's the light. You can see that it's gold. We're into the gold season with the golden liniment and the golden black and white, black and golden tarot. We've got strength, and the lion is at the sacral chakra. Nicely done. The Hanged Man, number 12. And we've got Jesus here, also hanging upside down. Perhaps you might like to see it a little bit more detail. He's got more arms, but I don't know. It's psychological, really. As it says in the book, he is a psychiatrist, a qualified psychiatrist. Death, birth, life, getting older, and then die, going into 3 stages. Nice. It's very grey. Temperance. Again, the light. I hope you can see it. 2 cups on each side. The light side, the dark side. Puppets. Yeah. And you've got the sign here of Capricorn on the ring, on the signet ring. Really beautiful in details. Also a key to free yourself. The Tower. Breaking free from prison. Looks like a cage that's breaking. And then we have the Star. Your ship coming in. Very nice idea. They look much prettier and more beautiful than really you can see on the film video. The moon, again, the 3 moons. The sun. It's really lights up. Again, you can see the sun here. And I love this card. That's the one that's used on the front of the book. Judgment. Resurrection. It's the first time I've seen another word on the deck. Not in no other one has, so it's got two meanings: judgment, resurrection. New start, the world, with all the zodiac signs and the affinity symbol. This is the blank card. The white card is the wild card, so you can use it for optional meaning. And I've got another deck that's got that as well, so it must be something new. We're going to start off with the wands, the ace of wands, the two of wands. I'm going to flip through because this video is a little bit long. The three of wands, the four of wands. You can just stop the page, put it on pause if you want to have a good look at it. You've got the six of wands, champion, the flag, the seven of wands, the eight of wands, the nine of wands, the 10 of wands, and then we go to the cups, because the court cards are also separate. Ace of cups, ace, two of cups, three of cups, four of cups, five of cups. They're so slippery they slip upwards. Six of cups, the seven of cups. Very simple, does the job. You've got the eight of cups, and there's a candle burning or blown out. The nine of cups, the feast. The 10 of cups, a new dawn breaking. And then we go to the swords. The ace of swords, and this is the grey element, very cold, gives you the idea of coldness, just with a blue flower, emotions. Just a twinge of colour, the red snake, because it's like the disagreement card. The six of swords. I missed the boat here. The seven of swords. The eight of swords, tied up. The nine of swords. Well, it looks really horrific. It's a little bit of blood on each sword. Sleepless nights. 10 of swords. And then we go to the pentacles, the ace of pentacles. It looks a little bit like Chinese, the edging. Okay, 2 of pentacles, the 3 of pentacles, the 4 of pentacles, in a box with a lock, tied up, the 5 of pentacles, the 6 of pentacles, the 7 of pentacles, the 8 of pentacles. I like that. That's like a seal. Nine of pentacles, 10 of pentacles. And now we're going to the court cards. And we start with the page of wands, the page of swords, very grey, the page of cups, the page of pentacles, the knight of wands, the knight of swords, the knight of cups, and the knight of pentacles. Then we go to the queens, I think. The Queen of Wands. Very nice. Now, the Queen of Swords. Doesn't she look old and grey and angry? Oh, I'm sure a lot of Queen, they're Libra, the Queen of Swords. But don't forget Gemini or Aquarius. But I don't appreciate being casted as old. Perhaps because that means wisdom, because she does stand for wisdom. And the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Wands. The King of Swords, also old. I think it's the feeling of wisdom. Mature people have experienced a lot. That's the King of Cups. He looks young. And then we've got a slightly older and dark-haired man for the King of Pentacles. I hope you've enjoyed that. And now I'm going to shake them. See, they are very glossy and slippery. So I'm going to put the wild card in it as well. They are that size. They are slightly bigger than normal, but that's quite usual with decks from Schiffer Read Feather. They are larger, but you can see the drawings much better. Okay, so they do shake well. They slide over each other very well as well. Yes, awesome. Once more like this. I usually, because when it's big, I just do it in 3 piles usually. Make sure that they are shaken well and not stirred. Oh, they feel like they're home. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this beautiful review. And I'll have to take a picture, so I'm going to zoom out and close off like this. Thank you for watching. Please like and share, and I hope you will enjoy it. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.